There's this nun, right, and she's having a bath. And a knock comes on the door.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, and she says, "Who is it?" And the reply comes, "It's the blind man. Can I come in?" And she thinks for a minute, and she says, "Yes, all right then, come in." So this chap comes in and says, "Nice tits. Where do you want me to hang the blind?" No. Yeah. So, two nuns driving down the road in Transylvania.
Mm.
Yeah, and all of a sudden, a great big, scary vampire jumps out right in front of the car.
Oh, no.
Yeah. So one nun says to the other, "Show him your cross." So she winds down her window and leans out and says, "Get out of the way, you toothy git!"
I misunderstood that because I thought she meant show him your crucifix. Whereas, in fact, she meant show him you're really, really angry.
Yeah. It is quite a confusing story. No, you're not stupid at all.
It's funny, actually.
So, three nuns get killed in a car crash.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, and they get up to heaven.
Of course.
And Peter's at the gates, and he says, "I'm afraid you're going to have to answer a question before you can come in."
Oh.
So he says to the first one, "Don't worry, the questions are very easy. What was the name of the first woman?" And she says, "Eve." And he says, "Yeah, you're in." So he says to the second one, "Where did Eve live?"
Oh, yes, I know
And
that.
yeah. And she says, Garden of Eden. And he says, "Yeah, you're in."
You.
And he says to the third one, which was the Mother Superior, "I'm afraid the question's going to have to be a little bit more tricky for you."
Well, fair enough, because...
Yeah, obviously. And he says to her, "What did Eve say when she first saw Adam?" And the Mother Superior says, "Oh, that's a hard one." He says, "Yep, you're in."
No, she hadn't answered the question.
Pardon?
She hadn't answered the question. So...
How do you mean?
Well, you let her in and she didn't know what it was.
Yeah,
'cause
it
she
just
was
doesn't
difficult.
work, does it, as a joke?
Yes, just that end bit needs
Yeah.
a jig.
Yeah, well, I'm going to send it back anyway. Stupid, that one.
Right. I've got one for you today.
Oh, fab.
It's very funny. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Ronnie.
Ronnie who?
Ronnie Barker. It would be funny if Ronnie Barker came to your door, wouldn't it?
Yes. I'm not quite sure you understand how these jokes work.
Better.
Right. Fine.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
Billy.
Billy Connolly, would it be?
That one. Well, it's funny, isn't it?
Not really, no.
Do not worry, I have got hundreds more where they came from. Knock, knock.
Who the hell is it this time?
Groucho.
It's going to be a very long night, isn't it? Right, just a short one, OK?
Right, yeah.
Two nuns in a bar. One says to the other, "Where's the soap?" And the other one says, "Yes, it does, rather."
Oh. Oh, yes. Funny. Oh.
Do you know, Alice, I'm rather surprised you got that one.
Oh, yes, very funny, that.
Why is it funny, Alice?
Why? Well, one of the nuns is deaf, isn't she? So the other one says, "Where's the soap?" The deaf one mishears. I think she said it makes the water dirty or something like that. So the other one says, "Yes, it does, rather, doesn't it?" That's right, isn't it?
Yeah, that's right, yeah. You know, you should tell that one to your gran. Yeah. Got any more religious jokes? But I suppose I have got a couple of animal ones.
Oh, hurrah.
Okay. Why did the lobster blush?
Why?
Because the seaweed.
Because the seaweed what?
Because the seaweed.
Did what?
No, listen. The lobster was in the sea, right?
Yeah.
And the sea weed. Weed.
Lordy, lordy.
What?
That's the rudest thing I have ever heard.
This is a goodie. Knock, knock.
Oh, I love these. Who's there?
OJ.
OJ who?
Okay, you can be on the jury. OJ is OJ Simpson, American footballer, very famous.
Oh, so he plays in the First Division?
No, American footballer, as in plays American football, not footballer who is American.
So he's not American?
No, he is American.
He is American?
Yes, and he was on trial, and they had to find 12 people who'd never heard of him.
I've never heard of him.
No, so they should have come here, really. It's a pathetic joke, don't worry about it.
No, it's a good joke. You just need to explain who he is before you tell it.
Right, yeah, good tips. That's the problem with telling jokes about famous people. They're just not famous enough, are they? Next time I should tell a joke about a very, very famous person, like John Major or something like that.
John.
Right. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
The interrupting sheep.
The interrupting sheep.
Do you get it?
No, sorry, because I hadn't finished my bit. Do it again. And
No, that's the joke, you see. The interrupting sheep always interrupts people, see?
And that's funny.
Yes. It's hilarious.
Oh, well, in that case, I know hundreds of hilarious jokes like that.
Do you?
Yeah, I do. Knock, knock.
Who's there?
The interrupting cow.
The interrupting cat.
Knock, knock.
Who's there?
The interrupting rabbit.
The interrupting rabbit. Who?
What noise does a rabbit make? I know they sort of twitch their noses and...
I wonder if I can get the church to agree to the idea of Virger culling. What do you get if you eat too many Christmas decorations?
I don't know. What do you get if you eat too many Christmas decorations?
Tinselitis.
Oh dear, I better be careful.
What about?
Well, eating Christmas decorations, I had no idea it was bad for you.
What?
You get tinselitis!
Yes, which is a made-up disease.
Oh, that's all very well for you to say that. Say it's all in the mind, but for people who have tinselitis, it's painfully real.
Now, stop right there, Alice.
Of course, they shouldn't eat the Christmas decorations in the first place, but once they have wolfed down a couple of Santas, society shouldn't go on punishing them.
Are you interested in being alive on New Year's Day?
No, I can't bear to think about it, actually. Always happens at Christmas. Everyone else is happy. And they're in the loneliness of their bedrooms with little bits of bauble and angels sticking out of their mouths. The forgotten millions. The victims of tinselitis. Or TI, as we call it.
I'm beginning to think that Herod had the right idea. Kill them when they're young. It's the kindest thing to do. So, there's this man, Vicar.
Oh.
And he's playing golf with his friend John. John, yeah. And John misses a 3-foot putt.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. And he says, "Damn it, missed the bugger." And the vicar tuts and he says, "John, you say that once more, and God will open up the heavens and send a thunderbolt down to strike you dead." Well, the next thing that happens, John misses a 2-foot putt. And he says, "Damn it, missed the bugger."
Uh-oh.
Yes. So the heavens open, a great big thunderbolt comes down and strikes the vicar dead. And God says, "Damn it, missed the bugger."
No, that can't be right, can it? Because God wouldn't miss, because he's God. I mean, even if they were standing really close, he'd still hit the right one, and he certainly wouldn't swear.
It's a very tiny brain you're housing in there, isn't it? What do you call a budgie that's been run over by a lawnmower?
I don't know. What do you call a budgie that's been run over by a lawnmower?
Shredded tweet.
So the budgie's dead, then?
Yes, I should think so. It's shredded tweet.
What a thing. It didn't even see the lawnmower come on. How could it know that death was just round the corner?
Alice, look, I'm not going to tell you these jokes anymore if you're going to keep on responding like this. It's not a real budgie, OK? It's not a real lawnmower. It's just a joke.
So the budgie's not dead?
No, it never got born.
Never got born?
No.
Poor little thing. Oh, so much beauty, so much potential, and never got born. Never saw the light of the sun or felt the gentle rustle of the breeze through its feathers. Never went, twinkle, 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 give me my cup of tea.
Get out now. Go on. Get out. So, the man from McDonald's goes to the Pope and he says, Holy Father, I have a proposition for you. I will give the church £1,000,000 if every time you say the Lord's Prayer, you say, give us this day our daily hamburger. Well, the Holy Father thinks about this and he says, my son, I cannot change the holy text. So the man says, OK, £50,000,000. So the Pope thinks and he says, well, I'll put it to the cardinals. So he goes to his cardinals and he says, Cardinals, I've got some good news and some bad news. The good news is that I can get the church 50,000,000 smackaroonies. The bad news is we're going to have to lose the contract with Wonderloaf. You see, because they already had a deal going over the
daily bread.
Yeah.
I know, I get it.
You get it? Oh, you get it. What a relief.
Stay.
Apparently, they've come up with a new low-fat communion wafer.
That's good news.
Yeah, they've called it I Can't Believe It's Not Jesus.
That's catchy. Like I can't believe it's not butter.
Exactly, yes.
We should get some. Do you want me to order them?
No, because it's a joke, isn't it?
What is?
The wafers. The low-fat wafers don't exist, they're a joke.
Are you sure?
Yes.
I don't know, because you see, a joke is meant to be a play on words, or a witticism, or a comic juxtaposition of disparate ideas to evoke a spontaneous explosion of laughter. So what you told me can't have been a joke, because I didn't laugh at all.
Oh, sod off, Alice! Right, little Christmas gagette for you.
Great.
Santa Claus goes to the doctor with a problem.
Oh, dear.
Yeah, he says, Doctor, I think I've got a mince pie stuck at my bottom.
I wonder how that got there.
Don't go there, OK? So the doctor says, OK, Mr. Claus, bend over, please. And he looks, and he says, yes, indeed, you do have a mince pie stuck up your bottom. But you're in luck, because I've got some cream for that. See, he's got some cream for the mince pie.
You mean he's going to take it out and eat it?
No.
That is not hygienic.
No, he's not going to, is he? Because it's a joke.
But I mean, doctors these days, what are they going to be doing next? Taking out your appendix and having it with, I don't know, bacon and egg?
Look, you're just leaving planet Earth now.
Losing your tonsils.
Jesus Christ, our
sprinkling them
Saviour,
with
was
sugar
born
and having them on a
Christmas Day
crumble.
to save us all from
Can't believe
Satan's
that.
power. That's you.
I'm not eating it, no way. Not if it's been up Santa's arse. I'm sticking to brandy snaps.
So, Superman's feeling a bit bored because Spider-Man and Batman are on a scuba diving course.
Oh, shame.
So he hasn't got anyone to play with. So he's flying around, and suddenly he sees Wonder Woman naked, spread-eagled, on the top of a tall building.
She'll catch cold.
No, it's summer.
Well, thank goodness for that.
Yeah. So he's always fancied Wonder Woman, so he thinks, now's my chance. And he swoops down and faster than a speeding bullet does the business, and then he flies off again. Moment later, Wonder Woman says, what was that? And the Invisible Man climbs off her and says, I don't know, but it hurt a lot. I know it's rude, but it's very funny.
Yeah. I don't get it.
No, I didn't expect that you would.
Well, you seem to be suggesting that Superman committed homosexual rape upon the Invisible Man. I just don't find that funny.
Right.
In fact, you're besmirching the reputation of two of the finest superheroes this world has ever known. I mean, I've never actually met them. Well, I might have met the Invisible Man, I wouldn't know. He's invisible. But I've heard that they are both really nice guys. And frankly, I think you should be ashamed of yourself. Goodbye, Vicar.
Prude. Okay, nice quick one, okay?
All right.
What's brown and sticky?
I don't know. What's brown and sticky?
A stick.
No, sticks aren't sticky.
Well, they are, aren't they? Because they're sticks. So they are stick-y.
Yeah, but that's not what sticky means. Sticky means all sorts of sticky, you know? I mean, some sticks are sticky because sap oozes out of them and they get sticky. So if you say what is brown and sometimes sticky, then that might work.
Yeah, but that sort of takes the edge off it, doesn't it, you see?
See, to be honest, some trees aren't brown either, are they? And you might as well get this right, otherwise you'll never get a laugh, OK? Either you could say what is sometimes brown and sometimes sticky, and that's a stick. Or what is sometimes brown, but also sometimes greeny-grey, sometimes whitish, and sometimes, like in those big American trees, red.
Yeah.
You see? So, what's sometimes red, sometimes greeny-grey, sometimes sort of white, and sometimes sticky.
Sorry about this, Alice. I don't care if I do go to jail. Somebody had to do it. Right. Little Yuletide joke. What happens if you cross a turkey with an octopus?
I don't know. What happens if you cross a turkey with an octopus?
Everyone gets a leg at Christmas. Because there are 8 legs, aren't there? So you all get a leg.
Not necessarily. Not if there are 9 of you, which, let's face it, is quite possible if you have all the family around at Christmas.
Right.
I'm not sure you can cross a turkey with an octopus because they'd have to make love, wouldn't they? And either the octopus won't be able to breathe or the turkey is going to drown, which is rather upsetting. You might be better off trying to cross a very small turkey with a very large centipede, because they might actually manage to make love. And even better, you'd end up with 100 legs and everyone in the village could have a leg at Christmas. Then that joke might work.
Thank you.
Oh, you see, you tell me these jokes before you really properly thought them through. You should make that your New Year's resolution. Must understand how comedy works. Must understand how comedy works. You see?
Right, yeah. Right, quick but cute.
Goody gumdrops. I love your jokes.
Right, now concentrate. Okay. A horse walks into a bar, and the barman says, "Hey, why the long face?"
Sorry?
Why the long face? Do you get it?
No, I don't.
The horse has got a long face.
Why is he depressed?
No, he's not depressed.
Well, I don't mean actually depressed, not clinically, but something's obviously gone very wrong for him, otherwise he wouldn't be going into the bar with the long face. I mean, he's obviously lonely. Who knows, maybe he's got a drink problem as well.
Why do I always make this mistake?
I'm sorry, I interrupted. You were going to tell me, why does the horse have a long face?
Because he's a horse.
Oh, wow. That is depression. If he is actually depressed because he's a horse, he'll never get out of that. Never. He'll always have a long face.
Yes, because he's a horse.
You agree with him? If you were a horse, you'd have a long face.
Yes, because I was a horse.
It's so odd. I disagree. If I was an ant, I'd have a very long face, people treading on me all day. But if I was a horse, I would be so happy jumping over fences, over stiles, winning lovely rosettes at gymkhanas, having sugar cubes in my mouth.
Do you know what I wish I was?
No, what?
A great, big, vicious Doberman dog.
Why?
Because then I could rip your throat out.
Oh, that is depression too.
Settle down. No, marriage is very exciting, but we can't scream for the rest of our lives, can we?
No.
So, here's a joke to celebrate.
Great.
What do accountants do when they're constipated?
I don't know. What do accountants do when they're constipated?
They work it out with a pencil. Did you get it?
They stick a pencil up their bottom. That is disgusting.
It's a joke, Alice.
It's no joke. If the pencil breaks, they've got to have a pencil up there. They'd be more constipated than ever.
No, they work it out.
I cannot believe you are marrying a man who sticks a pencil up his botty. What if he leaves it lying around? You might use it as a pencil. I mean, I don't know about you, but when I use a pencil, I tend to do this, look, when I'm thinking.
Well, I think thinking's a bit of a strong word, isn't it?
Oh, do you think it might have been up an accountant's backside? Oh, not worth thinking about.
Oh, that's very true.
Oh, here's your pencil.
Actually, no, that isn't mine. That's one of Harry's. Here's a good one.
Oh, great.
A boy is born with no body, no arms, no legs. In fact, it's just a head.
Oh, shame.
Yeah, but his dad loves him. And on his 18th birthday, he takes him down to the pub for his first pint, and he takes a sip, and suddenly, whoosh, out plops his torso.
No!
Yeah. And everyone in the bar says, go on, take another sip. So he does. And suddenly, whoosh, out plop his two arms.
People say alcohol is so bad for you. They are so wrong.
Yeah. So he takes his third sip and suddenly, whoosh, out plop his two legs. And he's so excited that he runs out into the street, straight into the path of an oncoming truck, and bang, he's killed instantly. And the barman says to his dad, that boy should have quit while he was ahead. Did you get it?
That is the saddest story ever. Just when he gets a body, he dies.
Right.
If only he hadn't gone to the pub. That head could have lived for years.
It's just a joke, Alice.
It's no joke to his father. He's just lost his son.
There is no son.
No, not anymore. He's squashed under a truck.
Alice, it's a joke because the characters are fictitious and the story is an invention, and the somewhat tasteless comedy derives from a play on words involving the noun, ahead, and an adverb, ahead.
Oh, I get it! While he was ahead.
Can we go on our honeymoon now?
I've just, got to kill her.